Today I just wanted to make a really brief video on kind of exposing someone. Now, this could be seen as a rage video, but it really isn't, and you'll see why in a minute. So the point of me making this is to kind of expose, actually making this series is kind of to expose people who act a certain way and are actually another way. So we're incorporating the real life into gaming, which makes it 10 times more funnier. So, today, I'm talking about Rudytudy, as you can see here. Great name, by the way. So, as you can see, he's online right now. But earlier today, I had a brief conversation with him, and I said that I asked him actually how old he was. Pretty normal question, and I believe it was either him or McCrazy, one or the other, that said they were 17, and I'm assuming that it was Rudytudy, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I'm assuming that he's above the age of 13 or 14. I can safely assume that. So, in game, he's a typical internet troll-esque guy, very flame war-esque, I guess you could say. Very the type of person you would start one with, or he would start one. So I just wanted to point something out real quick. So right now I'm on Minecraft statistics.net. I'll leave this link to his page in the description. But I just wanted to point out something. So it provides a timeline of how active the player is by day, which is very useful. I just found this website today. So in game, like I said, he's this extremely narcissistic, arrogant, flame war starter, so to speak. But if you take a look at how much time he spends on Minecraft alone, we can really get an idea of his maturity level, or of how much of a quote-unquote life he actually has. So we'll see right here. So we're going to start from roughly a month ago, because today is the 17th. So you can see the bars vary from how much time they spend. So Sunday, January 10th, which was close to a month ago, 1.5 hours, not too bad. It feels like it just goes up. Then 1.8 hours, then 3 hours, 0.7, 0.5, 1, and then 4.7, then 8.8, sorry, 1.8, and then nothing on Tuesday. But we can see this is a constant trend that almost every single day he's spending numerous hours on Minecraft. So we can see 1.8, 1.5, and this is like the funny part of it: 4.3, 3.8, 4.7. And 4.7, 4.7 2 days in a row. These are obviously very close, but these aren't the exact. Like, it's not going to give the exact time, minute, etc., etc. And some of these aren't even on the weekends. Some of these are Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays and Mondays. So it can't just be excused by, oh, he plays a lot on the weekends. Then why is there other trends where it's on Mondays, etc., etc.? So then, it kind of mellows out 2 hours. 5.2 hours on Sunday, and then now it's kind of reaching all-time highs by hitting 4.3, and like I said, 5.2. And it's been pretty leveled out since then. So, by taking a look at just this alone, we can kind of see that in the past month or so, there has been quite a bit of activity on Minecraft. Now, some of you might be saying, oh, but what about you? You probably spend an awful lot of time on Minecraft too. Well, we're going to look up my username as well. And as we can see, pretty as of this month, but I'll even be nice enough to go back some. Alright? So here we go. 5 hours on Sunday, cool. 2.3, 4.5. So there's a couple spikes on mine. I'll agree with that. But then notice this. In the past few weeks, look at all this right here. It's leveled out at maybe 1 or 2, and then the rest of it's zeros, 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 and a few maybe half hours and stuff. So yes, I did have a 5-hour session. Yes, I did have a 4.5-hour session, and yes, I had a few hour and 2-hour sessions. But again, if you want to criticize that, take a look at this, where the spectrum is much more broad, and it's much more consistent across the board, because there's not many red spots of times where he didn't play. This may seem like I'm nitpicking, but I think it's just funny just how certain people act a certain way, and then will spend so much time on a game and live their life in a game. and try to act as if they're someone interesting in the game, but in reality, they just sit by their computer all day. And you could say that the same to me. And yes, some days I do sit by the computer. I mean, a lot of people are guilty of it. I mean, it's essentially the same thing as sitting by your phone. Although, again, check the trends. We can look here, and then we can look here. There's a big difference. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the description. I'm going to calculate all the hours in total that he spent since from November 19th to February 16th for him, as well as me. So we can definitely get an idea of who spends more time sitting by the computer acting as if they're someone that they're not. So yes, there will be more of these videos for different people, and like I said, it could be considered a rage video, but I just like to think of it as exposing people for who they are in reality. So again, thank you very much, and I will see you next